Aren't you tired of wearing the same shoes every summer, every winter, every season? Take them shoes off right now, because I got new shoes for you. A short disclaimer before we start. I rank the shoes from lowest to highest price-wise. Basically, I have everything for everyone, so just stay tuned, take a seat and relax, and let's enjoy this video. And without further ado, I'd say let's take a look at the underrated shoes for spring-summer. Vans. A very simple, a very clean, a very basic shoe. The Vans is just a staple piece in every human's history. With Vans doing like the Pearlized version and even having like the Souvenirs coming out, I think about a half year ago, or even the Satoshi Nakamoto collab, Vans is just cooking out new shoes and really good looking shoes. They're a slim and basic and very nice options to go with. They look absolutely nice, basic, and go with every fit you want them to go with. Jordan 1s. Now I know what you're thinking. Yo, what the fuck do you mean those Jordan 1s, man? Now I hear y'all, but hold on, let me speak though. Let me speak. With the Jordan 1 V.A.A Virtual archive coming out, there's a whole new wave of Jordan 1s. In my personal opinion, the V.A.A helped the Jordan 1 become more popular again, but not too popular, because that would be also something that wouldn't be that good. But let me explain though. Hold on, what do I mean by Jordan 1s? Blah, blah. Me personally, I prefer the Chicago colorway, but I think the Alaska looks good too. But hold on, the Jordan 1 is a timeless piece. You can wear it with everything and you can do everything you want with them. I saw Balenciaga post them on his story. He's wearing them. A lot of people wear them and they're not too expensive, but still look very nice. And if you don't want to have the V.A.A Alaska colorway, don't worry, there are enough. My personal favorites are the Chicago colorways, because I think they're one of the most like simple looking and good looking shoes of Jordan 1s, or better as a colorway. And I might just buy some lost and founds this summer. I remember the prices for the lost and founds were very high, about $500 to $600. Now they look around like the retail price, speaking to $100. So hey, if you want to cop them, cop them. Trust me, I like them. I will cop them probably. Reebok Margiela. The collaboration between Reebok and Margiela is a collaboration which I really like. A friend of mine had the Airpump Margiela Reeboks and Engo Hojo. They look very nice, very clean, very futuristic. Not too Margiela, if you know what I mean, but we'll get back to that later. And that led me to buying some tabby versions of the classic Reeboks. Now, these are my first Margiela pickup ever, and also my first tabbies ever. I didn't buy into the trend back then, like 2022, when the whole tabby loafer was in trend, but still way more comfortable than the ERL shoes. Of course, you have to buy extra socks for the extra shoe, which would be the tabby, but still, in my opinion, they look very nice, very clean, very simple, and not too crazy. And the good thing is they're not too expensive either. And now back to the air pumps, which I was talking about earlier. My friend had those. He said they were very comfy, very cool, blah, blah, all that. But the thing is, the inside, bro, hold on. You know the ankle lining, basically where your foot goes into the shoe? Yeah, the area was basically like very worn off and you could see the foam coming off. Adidas Thug Club. Boy, oh boy, when we talk Thug Club, you know I'm in. I've been a fan of Thug Club for I think 2 years now, and Engo Hojo, when they came out with the collaboration with Adidas for the first time, I was like, damn! Anyways, what I'm trying to say, the first collaboration between Thug Club and Adidas was crazy. They dropped this superstar in a white, black colorway, and I just fell in love. Thing is, the first ever superstar of their collaboration was a Korea exclusive. Sadly, I'm not based in Korea, so I couldn't get them, and I was very furious about that. But hold on! The first collaboration collection of those two brands got so good received by the fans, they even decided to make a second and a third drop, dropping several sneakers, a high top version of the superstars, and again a low top version where the whole shoe is just black, and of course others. And Engo Hojo, some of the shoes, like wow. Me personally, I love the first version of the superstars, but also the racing sneaker looks very good. The boots, I'm not that convinced, but the runners are crazy too. Vivian Westwood canvas sneakers. Now hold on though, hold on. A very basic shoe, a very pricey shoe, but hold on. You might think you can make the same thing with the Converse Chuck 70, and you're right. But if you don't want to do the whole working and doing the drawing on your shoe, the Vivian Westwood canvas sneaker is here. It's a canvas sneaker, so you can't expect that much out of a canvas sneaker, you know? Like, it's canvas, it's paper. But still, I think they look very nice, and in outfits, they look just perfect. Like, just the side logo on them shoes is like, wow. I haven't seen them in fits, but Engo Hojo, I can really imagine a lot of fits and a lot of good fits with those shoes. Adidas Y3 F50 Beast collection. A legendary pair of shoes, and Engo Hojo, damn. First released in 2006 with Yohji Yamamoto, Y3 and Adidas. Basically what Adidas and Yohji Yamamoto, speaking Y3, did for this year is they re-released the Beast collection. The first time they were released 20 years ago, it was a football sneaker, the 50. And what they did for this one is basically they made it like a sneaker. A legendary pair of shoes, and Engo Hojo, I might just buy them. They came out I think 2 weeks ago. So if you want them, they may still have them on the confirmed app, but I'm not sure though. The retail price was $300, so keep that in mind when you buy them secondhand. Foamposites. Foamposites are one of the most underrated sneakers ever. Let me say that again. Foamposites are one of the most underrated sneakers ever. The reason why I'm saying this is because it is the truth. Foamposites had their prime but fell off. A lot of people say that, but honestly, no. Ain't happening, buddy. There are so many colorways, so many cool options, and also collaboration. For example, the Comme des Garcons collab. My personal favorite Foamposite, the cat's eye colorway, but also the black colorway is very nice. Just look at the shoes, bruh. The fits, the people. Every time someone wears them, they just complement the outfit. They look very nice, very crazy, but the price is very crazy too. But still, if you have that money and ready to pay, you can have one of the most legendary shoes ever. Not only the Foamposite, which has to be molded to be produced, if you know, you know, but also a Comme des Garçons en plus colorway. I mean, collaboration and colorway. Colorway, there are 3 colorways, white, black, and cat's eye. My personal favorite, the cat's eye, but that's also one of the most expensive ones. Nike, ACG, Ponyhair, Guadome. I'm not gonna talk about them too much because they're like very basic and very okay. Not too pricey if you ask me personally. The Guadome was really hyped up. I think 1 month ago or 2 people were saying like, this is the new craziest shoe, blah blah blah. Truth is, ACG Guadome was already in the game for a long time, and the Ponyhair version is also just an add-on. They look nice, they look cool, and not too pricey. Adidas Ref Simmons Ozweegos. I know what you're saying, I know what you're thinking, but hold on, hear me out. Even though it was released a long time ago and there's a lot of colorways, I still think the Ozweegos still make a good shoe for the summer. The price depends on the colorway, the version, of course, which year they were released, but still they look insanely good. A short story time. I remember I was on a subway train basically and I saw a guy wearing those Ozweegos Ref Simmons, and they were just looking so good. They were like the normal colorway, I guess, like nothing special, just like, you know, like Ozweegos, you know? The fit was alright, but my focus was on them shoes. Like when I saw those and the Ref Simmons tag on the tongue basically, well not tag, but you know the logo, the triangle logo on the tongue, damn, I was just like speechless. I was looking at the shoes and were like, damn, bruh. At that time I didn't even know what the Ozweegos were, so I felt like, oh my days, these shoes are crazy, what the fuck? Basically I got off the next stop and researched them and found out they were Adidas Ref Simmons Ozweegos and was flabbergasted to death. Balenciaga personally, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this, but please don't give up hope. I know the sneaker looks worse than ever, worn up, beat up, basically just a homeless shoe, but still it has something. The prices on the Paris sneakers are not too crazy like most of the Balenciaga shoes. That's the reason why most of those land on the outlet market. Basically a lot of people have them from the outlets of Balenciaga and Engelhoju. If you ever see them, buy them. They're not too expensive, they look nice, have some Balenci on your feet, the small logo on the toe box, and even if you want to customize it, you can do that. In my opinion, one of the best ways to customize your sneakers is with studs, piercing, or whatever, and you can do that with every canvas sneaker basically. Before we go to the final shoe, some honorable mentions. I personally have the Nike Airforce in collaboration with Lil Yachty. I got them shoes for retail and I still thank God for them because they are just a legendary shoe. Probably also gonna wear them this summer. I haven't worn them. Basically I had a deal with myself, if I can't sell them in a year, I'm gonna wear them, and I couldn't sell them till now, so hey, we're almost close to a year now, so y'all gonna see me probably in these shoes. Matter of fact, if y'all want to see them, so here y'all see the box basically. Lo and behold, the beautiful Airforces. It's the first time in a long time that I took those out and they just look beautiful. Like the patent leather here, it's us hang tag, the Concrete Boys logo, just beautiful shoe. This is also obviously inspired by the Babesta. And this shoe is basically a Yachty paying homage to Nigo. And I also wanted to buy a pair of Babesta for a long time, I think almost 3 years now, but every time I see a guy wearing those Babestas outside, they're fake as fuck. And I think to myself like, okay, they cool and shit, but in practice they just look ass. Because every time I go outside, I see someone with them shoes on and I think like, damn, they just look ass. Either the people can style them right or they just look ass, bro. I don't know what it is, but that's what's holding me back from buying them. But back to the topic, beautiful ass shoe, and if you want to buy them, please buy them. Don't hesitate. The price might be high, but hey, shoot your shot, lowball people. But never forget, this is just an Airforce, so don't pay overly too much. Another honorable mention that is very under the radar is basically the Converse Shai 001. I think they look very nice, very cool, very common, not too pricey for the colorways you can get them for. My personal favorite is the Comme colorway, and I might just buy them too. Well, not right now. If I'm gonna buy a shoe, it's gonna probably be the Lost and Founds Jordan 1s, but hey, maybe someday. And the good thing is not a lot of people know about them. They have like the hidden lace system. You can just zip them up, zip them down, wear them however you want them, and basically just a very nice sneaker in my opinion. And of course, for the last pair of shoes for our honorable mention is of course the Rick Owens Ramones. I know what y'all thinking. I know, oh no, Rick Owens Ramones, rah 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 rah. Even though they were like cooked to death in 2023 by the rap community, I still think they look nice. It's a canvas sneaker, well, depends on the version you buy them. If you buy them from the dark shaded line, they're probably canvas. If you buy them from the main line, they're probably leather. Case in point is they look nice. They are a nice staple piece in the closet, I think, and a good investment. But if you think $700 for a canvas sneaker is just way too much, you can still look in the aftermarket or just secondhand market, but just be careful because there's a lot of fakes out there. I don't think you want to buy fakes of them. Basically getting scammed, because I got scammed a lot of times. Not a pleasant experience. And now to our famous and most hyped up sneaker. I present to y'all the Flipflop! Yeah, the Flipflop. Hey, hold on. I know what you're thinking, and I think the same way about them. What's the special thing about flip-flops? Apparently, a lot of things. A lot of people love them and wear them outside. Now is not the season for them, obviously, because it's like 10 degrees outside, but still, a lot of people want to wear them. I don't get the appeal of them. Like, I think they look good sometimes, but only sometimes when you wear them with a good fit, but only sometimes. Did I already say sometimes? If you like flip-flops, wear them, you know? Who am I to say don't wear flip-flops? They look ass. Like, they look ass in my opinion, but hey, if you want to wear them, wear them. Get your toes out, man. But as I said, some people can style them in a very good way, so you decide for yourselves. My personal opinion is like, okay, maybe, I don't know, man. But you do you, gang. You do you. And with that final sneaker, or I guess slipper, out of our way, this was the whole video. Thank you all very much for watching. I recorded the video last week. Thing is, I accidentally deleted the video, like the whole like save storage file thing. I deleted that. Wasn't a very nice experience, let me tell you that. But hey, we still good though, right? Still good. Still good. Yeah, anyways, thank y'all very much for watching, gang. I really appreciate it. And thank you very much for 1100 subscribers. I really appreciate y'all don't know. Y'all don't know, man. Nah, really, thank y'all so much for that. The 1K special might come out next week or the week after, so stay tuned. I have a lot of things to do right now, so please don't get up like, hey, Daniel too, where are the video of the 1K special you promised? I'm doing my best, alright, buddy? I'm doing my best. Anyways, gangsy, I just hope you're doing fine out there, man. Thank you very much for watching once again. I really appreciate it, man. You don't know, I really do. And with that being said, I really appreciate you being alive, being well, being here watching the video, man. Stay alive, stay well, keep on drinking water. Don't forget to drink water, eat well, sleep well. And I hope you have a wonderful morning, a wonderful day, or just a wonderful evening. I hope you have a good rest of the week. I love y'all, man. Until next time in 2 weeks. Bye bye. Oh, Digga, das ist jetzt urgut. Oh. Digga, wenn es so weitergeht, ich werde irgendwann mal aus der Puste sein, Alter. Ich sag's dir, Alter. Ah! Thing is, I accidentally, Digga, accidentally, Alter.